I am so sorry. My internet has died. So I'm having to do this on the fly. I can't get into the recorded to the event that I meant to be doing, Only Love is Real. So I'll be doing it live, but unfortunately the link that went out for the live that I had planned on doing isn't working because the internet's not working. So I'm on my phone. Luckily it's at 100%, so we've got this. So we are going to start with my short little meditation that I call Elevate. So if you will, sit back and relax. Take a couple deep, nourishing breaths, closing your eyes. And with your eyes closed, bring your attention into your heart, out of your head. And I want to invite you to think of someone you really, really love, human or animal, currently on the planet or not. So it can be a childhood pet, it could be a grandparent from the past, someone that when you think about them, human or animal again, that you really feel love, that you feel love from them and for them. And with your hands over your heart, just really start sinking into that feeling of love. And if this feeling of love has a color to you, tune into that color. Excuse me. And imagine this color, this feeling, this energy of love filling up your whole body, going to every single cell in your body, allowing you to just be filled with this sense of love. And open your eyes, coming back to here and now. Thank you for joining me on the replay, or maybe live. It looks like someone's joining me now. So today we're talking about love and that only love is real. So there was a book written by Gerald Japoski. I'm sure I'm not saying his name right. That the title was something like I can't remember the title. Something along the line of Only Love is Real. But it was the idea that there's only two real emotions, love and fear, so that everything that is not love is fear. So all the emotions you have, anger, etc., are all fear-based. So today we're going to do a little tapping on releasing whatever keeps you from feeling love, feeling loved and lovable, and remembering who you are, that you are truly a divine being having a experience of being human while you're here on the planet. So you're a divine being having a human experience. And we are not just humans, we are spiritual beings, divine beings here on the planet for whatever amount of time we're here. So, if you will, I'm going to ask you to think about what it is that keeps you from feeling loved and lovable. And as you're thinking about that, I'm just going to share that when I did this on Insight Timer on Tuesday this week, this is, what is this, March 15th, that when I did this on Tuesday, the reasons that people came up for not feeling love were fear and not feeling good enough, feeling separate, feeling, um, thank you, Leah. Um, so that when you tune into what keeps you from feeling love, I want you to think about that and really tune into that feeling. And as you're doing that, I want you to get a number, 0 to 10, of how loved and lovable you feel. So how much you feel that you are love. So 10 being 100%, of course I'm love, I get it. And 0 is not at all, can't even imagine that. So tune into that number. And then we're going to talk about tapping for a moment. So if you're brand new to EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, or tapping. Here's a quick introduction to tapping. And I do have a recent recording, matter of fact, last week on how to tap, so you can check that one out if you need that information. But what we're going to do is we're going to be tapping on the side of the hand, and we're going to do what's called a setup phrase. So a setup phrase would be something along the line of, even though I don't feel like I am loved, or even though I don't remember that I am loved, that I am loved and lovable. I am leaning into remembering that I am loved. So tapping on the side of the hand, we'll talk about where we are and where we're going with feeling loved or lovable. And then we'll do what's called a round. So when we do a round, we're going to take 2 fingers and gently tap between the eyebrows. And we'll do a reminder phrase when we do this together in a minute. And then the side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin, which is the indentation between the lip and the chin. And then our collarbone points, you find your collarbones, go down about an inch and out about an inch. Then the underarm point is down about 4 to 5 inches below the underarm, or for the ladies, that would be the bottom of the bra line. And you can do it the same side like I'm doing it, or crossbody if that's more comfortable for you. And then the last point we're going to use today is the top of the head. So that's 9 points we're using for the tapping. There are others, but we're going to stick to these 9. The side of the hand, the 3 around the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, underarm, and top of the head. And don't worry, I'll say them for you. So other thing I want to tell you about tapping is that it is very common to yawn, sigh, or even burp. Those are all signs of energy movement and are actually good things. So we're going to do a little tapping on what keeps us from feeling loved, and then we're going to go into a short meditation of tuning into love. So I'm going to grab a sip of water. If you have something to drink, grab it, have a sip before we get going. All right, let's get going. To the side of the hand. Excuse me. Even though I don't feel loved and I don't feel lovable, today I am leaning into remembering that I am love. So even though I don't feel loved and I don't feel lovable because of fear or not feeling good enough or feeling separate and alone, I'm choosing to relax and be open to remembering who I truly am. A precious divine being having a human experience. So even though I have all these reasons for not feeling loved and lovable, I'm open to the possibility that I can grow those feelings today. All right, we're going to go around the points. I don't feel loved and lovable. Side of the eye. Maybe I'm not feeling good enough. Under the eye. Or not feeling deserving. Under the nose. Or maybe I'm filled with fear. Chin. Or regrets and shame. Collarbone. I've made so many mistakes. How could I be lovable? Under the arm. There's so many reasons why I just can't buy into this. Top of the head. And I believe they're all true. Back to the eyebrow. But maybe They're not true. The side of the eye. Wouldn't it be cool if I could remember that I am love? Under the eye. Wouldn't it be cool that if I could remember that I come from love? Under the nose. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could truly remember who I am? Chin. I'm choosing to remember as much as I can that I am loved always. Collarbone. I am remembering that I am loved and protected all the time. Under the arm. The universe has got my back. Top of the head. And I am a precious child of God. Back to the eyebrow. I am love. Side of the eye. I am loved and lovable always. Under the eye. Even when I forget. Under the nose. Even when I don't feel it. The truth is, I am love, and only love is real. Collarbone, and I am so, so grateful that I am love. So I'm going to ask you to stop tapping for a moment, tune back into that number that you got at the beginning of how loved and lovable you feel, and see if it's come up any. See if we've made a difference with our tapping. And now I'm going to invite you to keep your hands over your heart. Close your eyes if you're comfortable with that, and take a deep, nourishing breath with me. And I want you to tune into the color of love. So if you were with me at the beginning and you got that color, that energy of love, tune into that. If you weren't and you're just now joining, then find the color of love for you. And allow that feeling of love to fill your body, to flood every single cell of your body with love, with healing, with knowing that you are precious and valuable and worthy at all times. And send this feeling to your throat so that you may speak with love first to yourself and to all others. And send this feeling of love to your hands so that you may serve on this planet from a place of love and gratitude. And send this feeling to your feet so that you may walk on this planet in love and compassion and tenderness for yourself and for others, including all the animals, all the plants, Mama Earth herself, letting yourself be a source of love and high vibration energy on this planet, allowing love to flow through you in a big, beautiful way. And really anchoring this feeling in. And then imagine that it is coming out from your heart like a streamer, coming up above you, coming up and out and spreading like fireworks over this planet, spreading your love, your understanding that we are all love to all. And you truly become a source of love, making a difference on this planet. And as you send your love out to everyone on the planet, it comes back to you multiplied, magnified, so that your heart is filled with even more love, even more remembering, even more understanding who you truly are. It's an infinity loop. The more you send love out, the more love comes back to you, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And let's take a deep, nourishing breath together. Anchoring this in, opening your eyes, coming back to here and now. And as you go about your day to day, do your best to remember you are love and to spread love everywhere you go. So thank you for joining me today. I hope this has served you well to do just a little bit of tapping and to tune back into who you are. I'll be back next week where we'll be playing with IFS, internal family systems, which understanding that we have different parts of ourselves. So see you next week. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend, depending on when you're watching this. Blessings to everyone. Bye. Namaste.